Their power couldn't be compared to what they had faced before. Even the arrogant villains acknowledged that these people deserved respect. Because they were simply stronger. After some time, they arrived at Zhang Yi's reinforced residence. Junwoo was surprised, expecting the place to be underground. Not a grand house like this. Everyone agreed the house was extremely luxurious. A girl named Xiaoyu, also a member of Junwoo's team, explained that the house had once belonged to one of the richest people in China. So, of course, it looked extravagant. Zhang Yi and Yuchiara asked about the guests' identities. Zhang Yi explained that they were a government investigation team sent from Jiangnan. He then asked Yuchiara to prepare drinks for the guests. Zhang Yi offered them a wide range of beverages, from coffee to wine, which surprised Wu Di, realizing how abundant Zhang Yi's resources were. However, Captain Junwoo only requested a glass of warm water. After that, he asked to speak privately with Zhang Yi. They moved to a private meeting room. Without any small talk, Junwoo directly asked how Zhang Yi had dealt with the zombie issue. He warned Zhang Yi that while his lies might fool others, they wouldn't work on him. He mentioned that the southern region had already gathered extensive information on Zhang Yi, instantly making the atmosphere tense. Zhang Yi's expression shifted slightly. He realized it was difficult to deceive someone who carried themselves with such authority. He admitted he had been cautious before. Junwoo said he understood. But Zhang Yi finally decided to reveal the truth. Junwoo asked again why Zhang Yi had lied, allowing others to die because of his past grudges. He said that kind of action was wrong, and questioned whether Zhang Yi planned to become the ruler of the city. Zhang Yi admitted that he was a simple man, and everything he had done was rooted in revenge. As Junwoo had already suspected, others believed the same. His motivation was simple. The more others lost their territories and power, the stronger and safer he became. Besides, the city's train system was vast, making it impossible to replicate this strategy elsewhere. His ultimate goal was to eliminate the Zombie King, not his army. Although he hadn't met the Zombie King yet, he believed they were getting close. The zombies had been attacking all 5 major powers in Tianhai City. Zhang Yi was convinced there was a greater plan behind it all. Junwoo finally admitted that he thought Zhang Yi was incredibly intelligent, and labeled him a Delta-level mutant. Zhang Yi was confused and asked what Delta meant. Junwoo replied that he would explain, as it was no longer a secret. Junwoo then asked about Zhang Yi's understanding of mutants. Zhang Yi explained that gamma rays had caused massive destruction, the ice apocalypse, and the emergence of mutants. But Junwoo disagreed. He said that human mutation had existed since ancient times, that evolution had been ongoing since prehistoric humans, and even dinosaurs evolved into birds. Junwoo pointed out that what Zhang Yi said wasn't entirely scientific. He referenced old reports about people who trained and achieved extraordinary abilities, including legends of humans with 3 arms. He firmly believed that mutants had existed since ancient times, and that external conditions simply accelerated their emergence. Research on human mutation had been ongoing for a long time, and different powers had already been classified. Curious, Zhang Yi asked about those classifications. Junwoo explained that at the top of the pyramid was level 5, followed by Delta, Alpha, Gamma, Sigma, and Red Pill. He gave a brief summary. Alpha was level 1, relatively weak and unable to evolve. Level 2, Beta, was stronger than Alpha, but still incapable of evolving. Level 3, Gamma, possessed immense strength, strong enough to defeat hundreds of people. Zhang Yi thought of his uncle and Chun, whom he believed were Gamma Red Pill mutants. Junwoo continued, saying that Level 4, Delta, was the strongest. Level Delta possessed a unique ability to absorb energy from other mutants and evolve. Zhang Yi was shocked. He wondered how he and Lien could absorb powers, while his uncle and Chun could not. Junwoo added that although Delta-level mutants might be weaker at the beginning, their ability to evolve placed them at the top. Junwoo concluded that Zhang Yi and the other top leaders were likely Delta-level mutants. Zhang Yi began to reflect on Delta level, those who had reached level 4 and were considered extraordinary among living beings. He grew curious about the Epsilon level, the so-called peak of power. Junwoo explained that Epsilon was level 5, the strongest kind of mutant, capable of dominating the world. They could absorb energy from other races, and had their own unique energy signature. Zhang Yi asked if Junwoo was an Epsilon-level mutant. Junwoo replied that he was only Delta. Zhang Yi realized that if Junwoo was already this powerful as a Delta, then Epsilon must be far beyond his imagination. He asked whether his understanding of level 5 was incorrect. Junwoo clarified that power levels did not only refer to combat strength, but also to the capacity of one's abilities. Some special abilities were not meant for battle. They served other purposes. If those abilities were suppressed, or the environment was unfavorable, even an epsilon-level mutant could die before ever unlocking their true power. Zhang Yi understood that abilities were tied to one's capacity to grow them. He asked whether the assessment of him being level 4 was accurate. If they were both at delta level, Zhang Yi felt Junwoo was still stronger. Junwoo explained that his assessment was based on experience. However, he admitted that a more professional evaluation would be more accurate. Even so, he believed his judgment was correct. Zhang Yi then asked if there were any known level 5 individuals. Junwoo replied that so far, none had truly reached that level, though there was someone in the Xinjiang region who claimed to be level 5. Junwoo emphasized the importance of powerful mutants taking responsibility and maintaining order, because many others sought only to create chaos. He said the power of an epsilon-level mutant was beyond logic. It was rumored that if such a person looked at someone, even from thousands of kilometers away, that person could die with a single thought. Junwoo called such a being a true monster. The information made Zhang Yi deeply uneasy. Someone with that kind of power could eliminate him without warning, especially when Junwoo stressed that such a person's power was absolute. Junwoo even speculated that there might be a higher level, level 6, Omega, a legendary entity with strength that surpassed reality itself. Like Epsilon, Omega was only theoretical, a being with limitless potential. Junwoo explained that once someone reached this level, they would become a god, but at a very steep cost. At that moment, Captain Junwoo coughed. Zhang Yi looked concerned and offered to have Yu Qier examine him, but Junwoo declined. He explained that just a few days earlier, he had been diagnosed with a terminal illness, one that had no cure. He planned to spend the rest of his life helping the southern region. Junwoo removed his glasses and explained that his life was nearing its end. The power he wielded had come at a cost: his eyesight and health. That was why he was only classified as a delta-level mutant. His weakness had turned him into a limited weapon. Zhang Yi felt a strange sense of satisfaction, knowing that although Junwoo had great power, he too was burdened with immense misfortune. Zhang Yi hadn't expected Junwoo to be so open about his condition. Junwoo explained that working together with Zhang Yi was important for the future of their regions. They needed to understand each other's strengths. He now hoped that Zhang Yi understood that his own strength had limits, and overusing it would only bring death faster. At that point, Junwoo was nearly blind, able to see only red light. He then asked Zhang Yi if he was interested in going to the southern region. Zhang Yi had the potential to reach level 5, but Zhang Yi made it clear that he had no grand ambitions. He only wanted to live peacefully with his wives in a safe place. Junwoo urged him not to rush the decision. He explained that the southern region offered a much better environment than Tianhai. There, trade had resumed, and nightlife was safe thanks to mutants who ensured fairness and security. There were also comfortable apartments for living. Zhang Yi was then asked what benefits he would choose. He insisted on staying in his shelter and living a quiet life. He doubted that the extra safety of the south would make much difference. Junwoo warned that the area was not completely safe. Chaos could break out at any moment. He questioned whether Zhang Yi was truly prepared to face such powerful enemies. Though anxious, Zhang Yi stood firm in his decision to stay and face whatever came. After everything had been discussed, Junwoo said he would contact him at the right time. Before they parted ways, Zhang Yi invited them to dinner, but Junwoo declined, saying they had other matters to attend to and already had food. He called out to the others, saying they had rested long enough. It was time to go. They thanked the women who had welcomed them, and one arrogant young man challenged Zhang Yi to train with him the next time they met. Even though Junwoo gave him a warning, the young man insisted on his challenge. They left the place. Yu Qier said their murderous aura made her feel uneasy. Even Yang Mi admitted they were unlike anyone they had met before. Zhang Yi told the two women that if these people became enemies, they would be extremely dangerous. They had come here to deal with the zombie crisis.